Hey there, and welcome. So, if you're watching this, it's pretty clear you're passionate about Montessori education, and you've hit this really exciting point in your journey. You're ready to become a guide, but now you're kind of standing at a fork in the road. One path is all digital and global, the other's hands-on and right in your community. Let's figure out which one has your name on it. This really is the big question today, isn't it? Online or in person? For the longest time, there was only one way to do it. But today, this isn't some kind of dilemma you have to solve. It's an amazing modern opportunity. You've got two fantastic, totally valid options, and we're going to break them down so you can feel great about the choice you make. All right, so first things first, let's get something straight. This is not about declaring a winner, not at all. This is all about giving you a clear framework so you can find what's truly the best fit for you. We're just exploring two different paths, and each one has its own beautiful landscape and its own unique perks. Okay, let's dive into the path that has completely changed the game for so many people: online certification. I mean, we're living in a digital age, right? And Montessori education has adapted brilliantly. So what are the biggest draws for taking your training online? Now, this right here, this is probably the biggest difference, and it's all about your lifestyle. The online path gives you this incredible freedom. You can literally study from anywhere in the world, fitting your coursework around your job, your family, your actual life. The in-person path is more traditional, It's a full-on commitment to a fixed daily schedule. It's about diving in headfirst and immersing yourself in that routine. And that kind of flexibility, it usually ties right into the next big factor we've got to talk about: cost. On the surface, yeah, online tuition is often a bit lower. But the real story is that the savings go so much deeper. With online training, you completely wipe out the costs of moving, daily commuting, or finding a new place to live. For in-person programs, that tuition fee, well, that's really just the starting point of your total investment. And we're not talking about small change here. The difference can be huge. When you add it all up, not just the tuition, but all those other costs like housing and travel, the savings with online programs can climb as high as 40%. That's a massive number, and it's what makes this training possible for a much wider group of people. So let's flip the coin and talk about the other path, the in-person immersion. This is the classic, time-tested approach. It's all about being physically there, totally engaged in a classroom that's been perfectly prepared just for your training. And this is where the in-person experience really, really shines, the hands-on practice. When you're there in person, you have direct, daily access to a full, beautiful set of Montessori materials, and you have trainers right there physically guiding you. Now, the online path is super innovative. It uses amazing videos and even virtual simulations. But it does mean you have to be more of a go-getter when it comes to finding or making your own practice materials. But what about the people you'll be learning with? What's the community like? Well, you'll find a community in both, for sure, but they feel very different. Online programs connect you with this incredible global network. Your classmates might be in the next city over or on a totally different continent. In-person training, on the other hand, builds this really tight-knit local group. You see these people every single day, sharing lunches, sharing struggles, and sharing those big aha moments. But don't ever make the mistake of thinking digital means distant. This quote from an online grad is just so powerful. It really pushes back on that myth that online learning is isolating. For a lot of people, those virtual connections become incredibly deep and supportive. They become a professional network that honestly lasts a lifetime. Okay, let's just lay it all out here side by side. You've got high flexibility and lower cost with the online option, and you've got that direct immersive practice in a local community with the in-person option. See, there's no right or wrong answer here. It's just a different set of trade-offs. The only question that matters is which set of trade-offs makes the most sense for you. And that right there is our next step. We're going to shift gears from just giving you information to actually helping you build your own personal decision framework. We're going to turn all these comparisons into a practical tool that you can use right now. Here it is. It's really a simple 3-step guide. First, get real about your resources, your time, your total budget, and where you live. Second, be super honest with yourself about your learning style. Do you thrive when you're directing your own learning, or do you need that external schedule to keep you on track? And third, do your homework. Really dig into specific programs, check their accreditation, and see what kind of support they actually offer their students. And to help you do that, here are the exact questions to ask yourself. What is my total budget for everything? Do I absolutely need a flexible schedule to make this work? How do I really learn best? Am I the kind of person who can create an awesome practice space at home? And what kind of support system do I need around me to truly succeed? Your answers, they're going to point you down the right path. So after we've compared the costs, the communities, and the classrooms, we end up right back where we started, with you. This whole thing has always been about choosing your perfect path, because this is a deeply personal journey. So, if there is one single thing you take away from all of this, please let it be this. The best program doesn't exist out there somewhere in a vacuum. The right choice is the one that fits your life, aligns with your goals, and truly honors your unique way of learning. And we'll leave you with this one last thought to chew on. For just a minute, forget about all the logistics and just look inward. What does your ideal learning journey actually look like? The answer to that question, that's the key to your next great step.